Good Friday afternoon, everybody. Hope all is well across the great state of Mississippi. I do want to break in here and let you guys know that we have a brand new tornado warning, and this brand new tornado warning does include the areas of West Hattiesburg and almost to the city limits of Hattiesburg, also down here towards the Purvis area as well, just off towards the south and to the east of Purvis, Mississippi. So this is an active tornado warning that does include the areas right now of West Hattiesburg. It comes all the way up towards the area of West Hattiesburg over here towards the area of the Turtle Creek Mall as well as the 59 corridor. This does not include the Southern Miss campus as of yet. However, it does include the areas just off towards the west of the Mississippi Southern Miss campus. I can zoom in here, and there, of course, is the polygon red that goes just off here towards the west, over there towards the Merritt Health Wesley Hospital there, as well as Westover West, and then, of course, down here towards the Turtle Creek Mall. If you are basically from if you are down here towards the area of 59 and points off to the west in Hattiesburg, you guys are underneath the tornado warning. I also need to mention that Purvis, Mississippi is also underneath this tornado warning, and that is the only active tornado warning that we have in progress right now. So let me go on ahead in here and break this down for you. There, of course, is your storm of concern that is sitting right here in between Columbia and Hattiesburg right now. And this storm, it is a radar indicated for 57 more minutes. And this warning is for central Lamar County and southeastern Marion counties until 5:15. And this was a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located over Pine Bur, or 11 miles southeast of Columbia, moving to the east at 40 miles per hour. Locations included in this are Baxterville and Pine Bur at 4:15, which is right now Purvis and Pine Ridge at 4:25, and Hattiesburg is going to be at 4:30. So you've got about 10 to 15 minutes before this thing gets right on top of you, and there, of course, is the reason for the tornado warning is because of that circulation right there, and that is going to be moving in this direction towards the Hattiesburg, Mississippi area. That is a very, 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 very tight couplet. If you are in the city of Hattiesburg, I would go on ahead and be in my safe place, especially if you are along the 98 corridor, also down here towards the area of Purvis, stretching down here towards the 11 corridor, also along the 98 corridor as well, south of Hattiesburg, as this is going to be coming very close to you guys right now. And as you can see, it is kind of moving northeast, more north of east rather than east. So, based off that track, it's going to probably take a track similar to this right here that would put more of an emphasis on the areas over here of Petal, also near the Palmer's Crossing area, Dixie Pines, and as well as downtown Hattiesburg as well. But there, of course, is your very tight rotation. It is still radar indicated for you guys right now, but I really want you guys to be in your safe place right now, because this thing is very tight and very could drop a tornado warning at any time. Or I should say, the tornado warning is active. It could drop a tornado at any time right now. Obviously, of course, there is your area of concern. Here is Columbia. You're not in the tornado warning. Hattiesburg is not. Downtown Hattiesburg is not in the warning. However, if you are west of the 59 corridor down here towards the Turtle Creek Mall, basically off to the west of 59, you guys are underneath the polygon. And then, of course, I can zoom in here and show you There is Merritt, Wesley, and Turtle Creek Mall. And if you guys are at the Turtle Creek Mall or around that area, you guys are underneath the tornado warning in the polygon. Now, there, of course, is the Southern Mississippi campus, right there, right in the area of Highway 98 down there on Hardy Street. If you were down there at Southern Miss, you guys right now are not in the polygon. The polygon actually runs right up the area of the Residence Inn by Marriott of Hattiesburg, all the way over towards the west of the 59 corridor along the 98 corridor down there in Mississippi. Also, underneath the tornado warning is the area of Purvis, Mississippi. And Purvis, of course, is going to be in the direct path, it looks like, of this possible tornado. And once again, this warning goes for another 54 minutes. So this is a very, very dangerous situation coming in here towards the area of Hattiesburg. There, of course, is your tornado warning right there. And this is going to be sitting right over the Purvis Columbia Road right now, also near the Bay Creek Road area and Johnson Road area down here, just off to the west of Purvis, Mississippi, and just off towards the southeast of Columbia and southwest of Hattiesburg as well. And there you can see the line of motion on this storm. And let me also back out and show you that this is the only storm of concern. This is the only warning that we currently have in place right now in the state of Mississippi. We are all underneath a tornado watch for the area until 9 p.m. We've got copious amounts of rain that is falling right now across all of Mississippi, basically south of the Jackson, Mississippi area along I-20 and points off to the south. However, the actual only tornado warning that we do have now is still radar indicated, and it does include the area of Purvis and West Hattiesburg as well. So let me see if we have any other updates right now from the Weather Service. And I'm telling you guys, this thing is making a beeline towards the city of Hattiesburg. And if you are in the city of Hattiesburg, I would go on ahead and prepare for a tornado warning here very, very soon. We just got a new radar update, and I'm waiting to see what it looks like on the velocity data. As your possible tornado is going to be sitting right here, and there, of course, is Hattiesburg, and it is moving in this direction right here towards the Hattiesburg area. Now, I want to stress again the campus of Hattiesburg, Mississippi, the campus of Southern Miss University is not underneath, I repeat, not underneath a tornado warning right now. However, if this trend continues, I would expect this storm to produce a tornado warning for areas over here towards the Hattiesburg and Petal area as well within the next 30 minutes. Also, I do note that we've got another area of rotation that's getting its act together over here north of the Rickton area in Mississippi, and this is going to take a track towards the Waynesboro, Mississippi area, and this is going to be southeast of the Ellisville area. There is no formal warning on this area right here, but that does bear watching. But the reason that I'm here is because we got a tornado warning that does include the area of Purvis and West Hattiesburg right now for about the next 50 minutes. And once again, the good news is this is radar indicated, but that is very, very tight. That is a very tight couplet. And let me put this into motion for you. And as you can see, it is moving towards the city of Hattiesburg right now. And let me make sure everything is a go. Okay, I just wanted Okay, I just want to make sure everybody could hear me. Okay, so there's a bunch of flash flood warnings ongoing in Mississippi right now. Jackson is issuing a bunch of those right now. However, the most significant thing is going to be the warning. And once again, this is still a radar indicated for central Lamar County in South Mississippi until 5:15. So once again, this is a Lamar County, Mississippi storm. They have canceled the tornado warning for Marion County as it has moved out of Marion County, Mississippi. So if you're in Marion County, your severe weather threat from this tornado warning is over. However, Lamar County is still underneath the tornado warning until 5:15 for the potential of a possible tornado that was located near Baxterville or 10 miles west of Purvis, moving to the east at 40 miles per hour. And they still do have the potential for they still have Hattiesburg in the warning. Let me Hattiesburg. I'm gonna try and highlight this. Hattiesburg. Come on. Right there. Hattiesburg around 4:30 this evening. And then of course you've got Oak Grove at 4:35 and then West Hattiesburg at 4:40. So of course they still do have Hattiesburg officially in the tornado warning. This dangerous storm will be near Purvis and Pine Ridge in about a few minutes from now, and then Hattiesburg in about 3 minutes. So this is going to be your area of concern. Now, I will say that the couplet on the radar signature has definitely broadened out, which is a really good news. But I still want you in your safe place if you are there in the Hattiesburg area, and especially down here towards the Purvis area and getting down here in Purvis, Mississippi, where the 11 corridor crosses the 589 corridor. That is going to be the area of most concern. And there again, it is tightening up as we get down here, up here towards the area of the 590 or 589 corridor near the area of Okolona. And then, of course, Pine Ridge, also Old Highway 11 down here south of Hattiesburg. And this does look like that this is going to stay just a little bit south of the Hattiesburg area, but I still would want you in your safe place if you are in the Hattiesburg area, especially if you are down here towards the area of Dixie Pines, also Bonahomie, and then the Palmer's Crossing area. And this, of course, is going to be south of Hattiesburg and Petal, down here towards the area of the 98 corridor, just off towards the north of Purvis, Mississippi. Now, let me. And the good news is, I'm not seeing anything that would indicate that anything is down with this right now. So that is really good news that we do not have anything confirmed on the ground with right now. However, you are about to get slammed with a lot of very heavy rain in the Hattiesburg area and the possibility of quarter-sized hail as well. So once again, there, of course, is your storm of concern. That is going to be this area right here, moving in this direction right here. And this is going to be a storm for Purvis, and then getting down here towards the area of Hattiesburg, and then eventually getting over here towards the Beaumont and New Augusta, Mississippi area on down the line if it holds together. Now, once again, your polygon, I'm sorry, your couplet is going to be this storm right here, and it is moving off in this direction right here. And it is basically right on top of Pine Ridge, Mississippi right now, right near the 589 corridor, and then it's about to get over here towards the area of Okaloa, and then getting over here towards the 11 area down here north of Purvis and south of Hattiesburg. So this is going to be an area of most concern right here closer to the area south of Hattiesburg within the next few minutes. Let's see. So there, of course, is your time of concern. If you were in Richburg 12 minutes from now, Bonahomie, I hope I'm saying that correctly, in 16 minutes. And then, of course, Hattiesburg in about 17 minutes from now. That will put the storm of concern right on top of you at about that time right there. Let me clear off this. And once again, this is Stephen Ray, and you are watching a tornado warning that is just up to the Hattiesburg, Mississippi area. The polygon itself does not include Southern Miss. There, of course, is the campus of Southern Miss. And the Turtle Creek Mall is right here. And there, of course, is the western extent of the polygon. So Turtle Creek Mall and the Merit Health Wesley Hospital, you guys are underneath the polygon warning right now. So the good news is that we may have a debris ball with a tornado down near Pine Ridge. And I say may. Yep, that looks to be a debris signature right there south of Pine Ridge, just sitting right now over the 589 corridor. So I would expect the next update from the service to show hold on. So once again, that does look like a debris signature on radar right there north of Purvis along the 589. And that may have been a quick spin up tornado right there. Let me see. Okay, so the Weather Service in Jackson has now issued a severe thunderstorm warning that includes Forest and Jones County until 5:15. So they are extending the severe thunderstorm warning to include the area of Hattiesburg, Mississippi, but we very well could have had a very quick spin up tornado right there just along the 589 corridor north of Purvis just a second ago. And let me look at velocity on that. And your possible tornado is now going to be sitting north of Purvis, and it's going to be also sitting north of the area of downtown Purvis. There's Purvis, and your possible tornado is going to be up in this area right here. And I say possible tornado because that did look like a brief debris signature on radar right there. Watching this area right here, you had that little bitty splotch and then it moved. That very well could have been a debris signature of a quick spin up tornado just over the Pine Ridge area. And now that area would also be moving towards Oklahoma, Mississippi right now, and that's also going to be in between the 589 and the 11 corridor north of Purvis, Mississippi. Right now, I can show you that there is Purvis, Mississippi, and this storm is getting really close to getting out of the polygon warning. So there's the western edge, or I'm sorry, the eastern edge of the polygon, and there's your possible tornado right there north of Purvis. And it's going to continue up in this general direction like this. Now, the good news is it does look like that this is going to stay south of Hattiesburg by about a good 10 or 11 miles or so. So the good news is that this is going to be south of Hattiesburg, but it is so close to Hattiesburg. I'm going to stay right here because this storm is still radar indicated and it is about to cross the 59 corridor down here south of the Purvis, Mississippi area, south of Hattiesburg, really close to where 59 and 98 fork, right there, really close to the area of Dixie, Mississippi. There, of course, is the interchange right there of 59 going south, 98 going off to the east. And your possible tornado is going to be very, very close to that area very, very soon. And it's moving up like this. No update. There's no update from the Weather Service, which is good news. But that, of course, is going to be the area of concern right there near where the area of 98 and 59 split, near the area of Dixie. And then also coming up here towards the area of the Hattiesburg Municipal Airport as well. That is going to be the area of concern. Now, for Hattiesburg itself, you guys have 60-mile-per-hour winds and a severe thunderstorm warning. But there, of course, your tornado is going to be. It's out of the polygon, so let me see what they're going to do. Let me see. And the good news is I've not heard of any damage Winds picking up in Purvis. So thank you there for that report. So let's go back to the radar here, and we are about 10 miles south of Hattiesburg, Mississippi now, about 9.5 miles south of Hattiesburg, Mississippi. We got a tornado warning that is just about to cross over and out of the polygon right there. And waiting confirmation from the Weather Service to see what they're going to do. And that is the only storm of concern right now in the state of Mississippi. Let me take you out and show you a broad picture. And that is the only active warning that we have right now in the state of Mississippi. We've also got a long line of storms that is basically stretching from Waynesboro and then curving down into the Hattiesburg, Mississippi area, and then stretching back down here into the area of Franklinton, Louisiana. And let me put this into motion for you. And all of this is moving off towards the east and towards the northeast at a very fast clip. And you guys down here in South Mississippi are underneath a tornado watch until 9 o'clock tonight. And the reason that I'm here is because we've got a tornado warning with a storm that is very, very close to the Hattiesburg, Mississippi area right now. And let's see. Good news is no update from the Weather Service on whether they are going to continue this tornado warning or not. Tornado warning goes for another 33 minutes, but I can guarantee you that in 33 minutes, that polygon, I mean, the tornado warning in 33 minutes is going to be over here towards Rickton. I mean, this thing is really packing a quick punch. And this thing is really close right now to where Dixie, Mississippi is, down here towards the fork of 98 and down here towards Interstate 59. And this is going to be a very, very tight couplet that is crossing the area of Dixie, Mississippi right now. Okay. Let's see. You got copious amounts of rain and heavy wind and possibly some hail that is coming in here towards the area of Hattiesburg, downtown Hattiesburg, Petal, Forest Park, and then Bonahomie down here towards the southernmost portion of Hattiesburg. But the tornado warning is going to be off to your south. And it's going to come up here towards an area of Rickton, Mississippi would be the next big town, which is going to be right here. And there, of course, is your possible tornado moving in a direction kind of like that. So let me. All right, so the Weather Service has canceled the tornado warning for Lamar County. So they have canceled the tornado warning for Lamar County. And there it goes. There it goes off of your screen. That rotation is broadened out somewhat. Now, let me look at it from Mobile. And yeah, it is definitely not as tight as it was back over here towards the area of Purvis. So no more active tornado warnings right now in the state of Mississippi. We still have Okay, so over here near the Buckatuna, Mississippi area, we've got an area that bears watching for a few more minutes before it crosses into Alabama. And then, of course, you've got this area down here south of Hattiesburg that just prompted the cancellation of a tornado warning. And those are the only two active spots that we've got in the state of Mississippi right now. So we've got heavy rain that is still falling, meridian back towards the area of Forest, Mississippi. Then, of course, we've got copious amounts of rain down here towards the Laurel and the Ellisville, Mississippi area. Waynesboro is over there. Got a lot of heavy rain. Got a lot of heavy rain in the Hattiesburg, Mississippi area as well, underneath a severe thunderstorm warning. And then, of course, you've got other storms of concern that are down here into Louisiana and also moving across the coastal areas of Mississippi as well. So, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to sign off. Because as of right now, there are no more active tornado warnings for the area down here. I will continue to watch basically if we're going to have any other tornado warnings for this later this afternoon or this evening, it is going to be for this area down here south of Hattiesburg towards Gulfport and Pascagoula. I will continue to watch things as they continue to progress later this afternoon and this evening. And if another tornado warning is issued, I will definitely be back here on social media providing you guys with the most latest information on severe weather. Hope you Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. And I am done with this right now, and we will be watching this